frustrating is it to end, just a highly competitive game that way?
It's tough. I mean, we all have our interpretations of the play, and obviously it was close, but we felt like there was some movement before, after Draymond took off, and was pretty confident going into the review that we were going to get it overturned and then hopefully get a stop and take the win. It doesn't go our way, obviously, and that's a tough way to end the game for sure. So I don't even know what to say about it, really.
Steve was just saying that you guys kind of need more scoring besides you and maybe creation. Where do you think you can get it, and where do you think you need it?
I feel like I got to be aggressive first and foremost. And, when I'm, looking for my shot, looking to play made, looking to draw a crowd, whether I have the ball or not, we've gotten a lot better at finding the open guy, the ball moving, cutting into open space, not being on top of each other. And it's drastically different than it was at the beginning of the season. And that consistency will continue. We think as rotations start to, again, formalize with, healthy guys back, hopefully that'll give a lot of guys just, unreal confidence when they're out there to make plays and, be aggressive, look for their shot, and, create offense. And that's how we have to approach it with, the roster that we have and the style that we like to play, and everybody contributing and having confidence. Like I said, when they're out there on the floor, they know they're capable of scoring, they're capable of putting pressure on the defense, and we can build momentum off of that.
Steph, you guys had quite a few games that looked like you were going to win in the final whatever and did pull it out. What would you attribute the lack of execution to? Is it just less time together? Is it inexperience? Like, how would you break down what happens in these games?
I'm not chalking this one up tonight to quote-unquote execution. We had for a 4-point lead with a minute and some change left. Bays gets an open three in the corner. I get an offensive rebound and miss the layup barely. We get another tip, kicks out to me. I miss a three. Draymond missed the tip. Then Dame comes out and hits a three. Then we go back and, I get a little runner that sits on the rim for 5 seconds, doesn't go in. Obviously, Dame makes a shot. So tonight was kind of just one of those, everything that could have not gone our way did. And, they made some big shots. The charge play, obviously. There's been other games where I could really say, we didn't, legit execute. And those are learning lessons. And, we can't dwell on it, but we do have to be real with ourselves that we've tricked off some games. And, that's not a good feeling, but don't linger, on it. Don't dwell on it. Keep moving. We'll be in these situations plenty more times down the stretch of the season and still have to have confidence that we can win them.
Your view of just, let's say, the final 20 seconds, Lillard's three, and then the block charge review.
Well, he hit a huge shot, obviously, deep shot. I was, more upset a couple minutes earlier. We let him come off a screen cleanly. We had kept him under wraps most of the game. And then with about, I think, 2 or 3 minutes left, we let him come off clean at the top of the key for a wide open three. And that was the big shot that bothered me. The last one didn't bother me because he came up and hit a deep one, and that's what he does. But we gave him a little rhythm by not being up to touch and on the one with a couple minutes left, and that was disappointing. But as far as the block charge, it looked like a block to me. I thought he was sliding underneath, but the referee's got to look at it, and they made the call.
Did you feel like you did a good job on Dame through the first 3 quarters? It was looking like it was going to be a quiet night for him, but then the fourth, he started to erupt.
Well, that's the kind of player he is. Even on a bad night, he can get going at any time. So that's why you have to stay alert the entire 48. And I thought we let our guard down a little bit in the fourth.
Steve, aside from the first part of the game, did this game, it looked to have a little bit of a dog days feel to it. I mean, what kind of feel did you get over the course of this game from both teams?
A little ragged. I think everybody's tired right now. Just this point of the season. So I agree with that. A little ragged.
Do you need more from the centers? Looney, I mean, obviously does a lot of great stuff, but offensively, he missed some easy ones tonight. And then obviously Wiseman tonight didn't give you much.
We just need more scoring in general from, anybody other than Steph. I mean, he's generating everything for us on or off the ball. And obviously without Kelly tonight, took away one of our best scorers. So we don't necessarily need scoring from one position. We just need people to step up night in and night out and provide some extra scoring for us. So we're not relying solely on Steph.
Coach, how did you feel about the second unit's play today?
I thought they did a good job. I thought they got a little unlucky in the first half. They had a really good run in the first half. Got excellent shots. A couple that had they gone down, we really would have been in a good position. And then we had some. I thought Eric had some good looks tonight that he normally makes that he just couldn't get to go. So, but all in all, I thought the second unit did a really good job when they were out there.
Steve, you guys have been so resilient throughout the year, but obviously this one's a little tougher given the defense you did play on Dame for so long. What do you say to the group heading into this last game of the first half to make sure you don't drop 3 in a row?
Just keep going. Long season, and all we can do is keep forging ahead, and that's the plan.
By playing Juan tonight again, too, are you just sort of going forward assuming that this two-way limit is going to be lifted? Because I don't know if that's official yet.
Yeah, I'm not even thinking about that. So if we need Juan out there, which we did tonight, then we'll play him. And I'm not giving that any thought.
Okay. It's one game tomorrow, obviously, over the span of 72. But considering, you're on a little 2-game losing skid right now and the break's coming up, does it feel big tomorrow?
No, to be perfectly blunt. It's a long haul. It's going to be a brutal back-to-back. And, we can't go into that game with feeling like, oh my God, we have to do this. Got half the season ahead of us. So we're in a tough spell right now, schedule wise. We let it slip away tonight. So nobody's in a good mood, but like I said, a lot of basketball ahead. We just got to keep plugging away.
What did you think about Kent Bazemore's start against one of his old teams? And did he have any insights about tendencies?
Kent played really well. I'm a huge fan. He just brings energy and force to every game, and great teammate. Stays ready for a night like this where he gets to start, or stays ready on the bench. So I love Kent.